Hello guys, welcome in this new video of Innov Talk on Afrik-innovscience. Today I'm receiving someone special like usual. Today we are going to talk about software engineering, development of apps, and for that I have Brian. Brian is from Cameroon and he's going to talk about so many things special with us. Good evening, Brian.
Good evening, Sir Patrick.
Thank you very much to be here today with us.
I'm honored to be a part of Afrik-innovscience. It's my pleasure.
Thank you very much, Brian. Please, can you present yourself? Who are you for the people who don't know you?
Okay, so my name is BRYAN Pangsui. I'm a 19-year-old passionate software developer and tech entrepreneur with a huge zeal for using technology in solving science problems. I'm based in Cameroon. I'm a level 3 student studying software engineering at the ICT University. It's a private university here in Cameroon based in Yaoundé. So that's just a brief info about me.
Wonderful. And the ICT University, is it a private university or a public university?
Yeah, it's a private university. It's a private university based in Yaoundé, the capital of Cameroon.
Okay. It's a new university, surely, right?
No, it has been existing for like I can't really get it, but for more than like 4 years now. 4 years.
Yeah,
now.
wonderful. So why have you decided to study software engineering? You're studying software engineering, right?
Yeah, I'm studying software engineering.
Yeah. And why this choice?
Okay. I think my passion for software engineering grew since from my childhood because being a kid and my secondary school days, I was opportune to get circling around the computer from the age of like 12. That's when my mom got her first desktop computer. So I was using that to play games. I used to play games. I would bring my friends to my place because having a computer back then was a very big priority, something that you could boast about. So your friends would always follow you to come to your house and play games. So after some time, I was asking myself some questions that rather than me continuing, I keep on playing games, why not have a passion? Why not also create games? So that's when the burning desire started because my other brother too, he told me that computers and all this is not all about playing games. You should have to do something creative with not only playing games. So I started getting that burning interest, and back in secondary school, computer like ICT, we used to study it as ICT. Was my best subject. It was something which I always excelled in it. I used to write some computer exams I used to have. I used to write exams for like 5 minutes. I'm done with the papers, and my lowest score used to be 19. I was like, okay, this is something that was something that really caught my attention. So from there now, I wanted to know more. So I started researching. I was admired by Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg because I heard a lot about them when I was growing up in school. So I wanted to be like them. I was like, if Mark Zuckerberg created Facebook and people are using like this, why not? I should also create something that is really exciting that people can use. So the desire started from there, and since then it has been a burning passion in me that one.
Wonderful! What an interesting story, Brian. And
thank you.
Can you give us some examples of the apps you developed?
Okay, so some apps I've developed because I'm a software developer, but I mostly focus on mobile apps because I like mobile apps. I want to create my own Facebook which people can use. So some of the apps I've created. I work with a team. I was supposed to work with a team where we created apps like the Cameroon GCE Barmona Kit. It's an app where it helps students prepare for their GCE. Right? We have an exam here in Cameroon called the GCE. It's the final year exam for secondary school students. So we help them provide them with resources, especially in biology, so that can help them study. We also created a platform called Quick Self. It's a platform that is a digital marketplace of basic services that connects customers and service providers for basic services like plumbers and electricians and all that. And my main project, which of this year, is the TOUR Cameroon app. So
Cameroon, how many apps have you created in total? How many apps have you
Okay,
developed?
I've developed 6 apps for people
6
and
apps.
myself.
Wow.
6.
And and I want to precise for the people who are following us right now that you are still studying, you are still in bachelor, but you have already developed 6
6 apps.
applications. Wow. And when did you start developing this app? Were you still in secondary school, or it was after your GC advanced level?
Okay, so when I was like upper C, that's the final class year for secondary schools. So
Yeah.
I started learning the programming language called Java, because it's Java that I used to build
Alone, or
Android
someone
apps.
taught you?
No, it's alone, because
Alone.
it was really a very big problem.
Alone. Wow,
It was a
wonderful.
very big problem finding
I'm
somebody that
laughing
knew it
because I
because
know
of the
how
person teaching you.
difficult Java is for some people who are already at the university, but you started
Uh-huh.
learning Java alone. Okay, wonderful. Please
It-
go on.
but it wasn't an easy task though, because at some point I didn't even know how to go about learning it. So I started reading books, and it was hell. Sometimes
Wow.
I'll read the books, and I'll read books of like, let's say, 400 pages. I'll read and then I reach like page 15, and I'll be like, this thing is too tough. I cannot go on with this thing. So, but I found a better way of learning it by watching tutorials. So I
Yeah.
got some tutorials. Yeah, some tutorials, like tutorials of almost 400 videos. That's the tutorials that got me learning Android app
Wow.
development. So I
Wonderful.
watched it. I started off with learning Java. I watched it, but I successfully released my first app the first year after I left Upper C, during that
Okay.
holidays. Yeah, during that
Mm-hmm.
holidays. So I released my first app before.
Which difficulty do you have while developing these apps? Because I'm asking because there are so many youths like you in Cameroon who
Uh-huh.
want to develop things, but most of the time they don't continue till the end because of some difficulties. Please, can you name some difficulties you had while developing these apps?
Okay, first some of the difficulties that I had while developing apps, like, it's first of all getting a skill, learn those languages and learn the frameworks in building the apps. It wasn't easy because I couldn't find somebody that could actually even teach me. My own journey was rough because I had to self-teach myself. I had to learn on my own, watching the videos, and
Oh,
at some point I watch and then try some things and work. But yeah, I don't even know, I don't have somebody I can ask. This is where I'm stuck, or this is where I'm facing difficulties. Who can help me? So learning that on my own and actually watching all these videos and practicing them it's a bit difficult for me. But I fell in love with it. I fell
yeah,
in love
yeah,
with
we can
making
see
the
the
mistake.
passion. When you are
Yes.
speaking, we can feel how passionate you are. And yeah, and
Yes.
that's
So
very important. When we do something, we should have the passion. And
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So I feel like if you have the passion for something, then you
Mhm.
definitely do everything it takes
Yeah, for sure, for
to
sure, for
attain
sure.
that goal. When I see people celebrating my Zuckerberg, and no matter how difficult learning Java it is, I want to learn Java because I want to also reach that level where people can celebrate me and use what I'm building. Like the TOUR Cameroon app, which is my major project for this year.
Yeah, and
It's
Talk Cameroon
yeah,
app, I have it here. Talk Cameroon app, I have it here
TOUR
with me.
Cameroon.
It's difficult to
I can.
see right now, but we are going to put it in the description
I
of
even
the
have
video.
you see my
So yeah.
T-shirt, right? My T-shirt is TOUR Cameroon. I'm sure
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
I
that's
don't know
Talk
how to do
Cameroon.
it.
Yeah.
That's
Why
TOUR
Talk
Cameroon.
Cameroon? You could decide to do something else. Is it because you like too much Cameroon, or?
See, right, my country, Cameroon, is Africa in miniature. That means every little thing found in Africa is found in Cameroon. But yet, the spot which Cameroon has to have in the tourism atmosphere in Africa is not getting, and that's because we lack a structured approach in promoting tourism in Cameroon. Imagine a country called Africa in miniature with so much beauty in it, not having a travel guide app which people can be able to actually explore the beauty of the country.
Got
That's a
you.
problem, right? Because people come and visit Cameroon and go back without actually exploring. They don't know about what is really found in here. They come and go back without actually knowing. So Talk Cameroon is that all-in-one travel guide app which has the beauty of Cameroon embedded in it. It has all tourist sites in Cameroon classified in different towns with accurate descriptions, directions, and cost estimates on getting to each site. So if you're planning on visiting Cameroon and you're like, what? Where, if I come to Cameroon, what can I do? I'm in this town. Where can I go? So Tour Cameroon is that app which you just need to get. It's very easy to use. So you're able to find information about any tourist site you want to visit.
Exactly.
As well, find hotels and restaurants.
And I want to say that your app is not just for strangers, it's also for us Cameroonians living abroad.
Yes.
I will say the next time I'll go to Cameroon, I'm going to use your app to know exactly which town I'm going to discover. Right. Yeah, explore.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because most of us in Cameroon, we just know Yaoundé, Douala, and our village. But there are so many towns and villages, regions we could discover. And your app, Tour Cameroon, can help us to have the motivation to discover other regions.
To rediscover Cameroon, because the problem is not only faced by those abroad, Those in Cameroon, imagine me asking someone in Cameroon to name 5 touristic sites in Yaoundé. The person is unable to even bring up to remember over 15, more than 15, only in Yaoundé. Right?
Yeah, thank you very much for your app. Thank you very much. And there's something I want to know. After your studies, are you aiming to stay in Cameroon, or do you want to discover other countries and gain more knowledge?
Well, if other countries come and the opportunities are great, I might go. But I really want to live, and no matter me leaving, I still want to create a very big impact that will be felt in Cameroon. No matter, even if I leave, it will still be felt. Like, I know, you see, my country is there's a very big gap in the technological atmosphere here in Cameroon. Right? So many youths are really actively involved. Though they are coming up, but it's still a baby, like they call it a baby industry. So I want to leave that impact here first before even thinking of moving out.
Thank you very much. The country needs people like you for to be a developed. How do we say a developed country?
Develop the country.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm sure Cameroon and other African countries will be developed in the years to come. And we need people like you. People who know software engineering, people who know artificial intelligence, people who know agriculture, etc., etc. So we have to give the opportunity. When I say we,
give the opportunity.
The government, not just the government, but also the citizens have to believe in youth.
Exactly.
Believe in youth, and to help these youths to fulfill their dreams. While fulfilling their dreams, they are going to develop the country indirectly. Imagine if there is a citizen like this with his money, he comes and sees your application, your app that you developed. He says, okay, Mr. Brian, I like this, because he knows that you can have an impact in the development of the country. He can put money in your application, and you can do much more than what you are doing right now. Because the motivation is already there. When, like you said at the beginning, when we have the motivation, nothing can stop us. All what we need is encouragement. All what you need is encouragement.
It's encouragement.
So Afrik-innovscience is doing its part, and we invite other people to do theirs to encourage you.
Yeah, I like the work Afrik-innovscience is doing, because if another problem is not all about developing a product, it's about promoting it, right? Exactly. In Cameroon here, it's not really even if you develop something, my experience, when you develop something I want to promote it, everybody wants money, right? All the bloggers are like, you need to pay us money before we publish this. And it's a very big problem, because young tech entrepreneurs who are trying all they have is just the passion and the skills. Though some people will seem like they have money, but they are still trying to attain that level. But now when they don't get that support, to reach there, when everybody just thinks they have money and they're asking them money to publicize your stuff, it's not really a good experience. And that's why I'm trying to also see if I can change this aspect, right? Because we have a lot of young people in Cameroon here who are trying to build stores, but that platform where they could promote it, is not actually there. So having a platform like Afrik-innovscience is it's a very interesting thing that we also need to support so that we can as well support other youth to grow.
Thank you very much, Brian. We are going to do our best. Yeah. What can you say to finish, please?
Okay, what I can say, especially because I like talking to young people, right? I like talking to youth. What I can say to youth is the dream that you have, you just have to keep pushing. It might be difficult because it wasn't meant to be easy, right? It wasn't meant to be easy, but so far as you have your passion for something, then you definitely do all your best in order to get to attain that thing. Last word, I would like you to check my platforms that I've developed, especially TOUR Cameroon app. You can get that on Play Store and App Store. Get it and be inspired to come up with something like that for your country and make life better for everyone. There are so many problems in society and we all have a role to play. So find your role and keep pushing and making your country or your society better.
Thank you very much, Brian. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
We wish you all the best. Thank you very much, guys. Don't hesitate to subscribe and share this video for people to discover Brian. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Goodbye, dear viewers. Subscribe to the channel.
Thank you.